Zora and Me, Chapter 17. That night, I lay in bed and waited for the soft sound of my mama's breathing. Normally, the sound lulled me to sleep, but I was too nervous to feel anything like sleepy. I never had runaway fantasies. I had never pictured myself creeping out of my bed in the middle of the night and tiptoeing out of the house so I could join the circus or the gypsies or the traveling medicine show. Knowing firsthand what my father's leaving did to my mama, I couldn't imagine anything worse you could do to a person than leaving without telling. But that's just what I did. I got up in the middle of the night and crept away, while my mama slept the deep sleep she'd earned on the pallet next to mine. It had just finished raining. Grass slimed my ankles and calves, crickets chirruped, then a water moccasin slithered by fast like a streak of black lightning, making me jump. As I groped for my balance, tree branches began to move all at once with the force of an angry parent's switch, and the fear of getting caught, or worse, by my mama waking up and finding me gone, steadied me. I knew there was a moon that night, but the sky was so cloudy I couldn't see it. For near a quarter mile I could barely breathe. I felt confused, like the world had tilted. The place I had visited my whole life looked like no place I'd ever been. I don't know how I made it to the blue sink. When I finally found it, Zora and Teddy were already there, lying on their stomachs in the wet stretch of grass between Pender's house and the blue sink's bank. In fact, I found them by tripping over Teddy's big feet. "Lay down here with us," Zora whispered. I did. My heart almost stopped when I looked over and saw something big lying right next to Teddy on the other side. "What's—" Teddy gestured to it casually. "That's my clobbering stick, just in case." Zora snorted. "Small tree, more like. You should have seen him drag it over here. Not now that all three of us are here," she said. "Let's start." Start what? I knew what we were here to do, but darkness had written Eatonvale in a strange, frightening language, and I couldn't read it. "We're going to start singing to the spirits," Teddy answered, a put-on confidence framing the edge of his words. "How about washed in the blood of the Lamb?" Zora shook her head. "That ain't a lullaby. A lullaby is something you sing to a baby, something sweet to make him—" "Oh, like shortening bread?" said Teddy. Zora sighed. "I suppose shortening bread is a lullaby, but I was thinking of a song that—" Now it was my turn to interrupt. "I have one. I have the right one." Dark as it was, I could feel Zora's and Teddy's eyes on me. "Well, go on then," said Zora, taking my hand. "Start singing." "Yeah, you start and we'll just come in," Teddy said tenderly, and he took my other hand. I closed my eyes and imagined myself in bed, my daddy next to me with his hand on my head, smoothing my hair while he sang, "Sleep, little pretty one, hush, now hush. Mama gonna hold you till the morning. Sleep, pretty one, shush, now shush. Mama gonna hold you till the dawnin'. You'll never know hunger, and you'll never know fright. Pappy work all day so you can sleep at night. You'll never know colds, and you'll never know fear. Pappy work all day so you can sleep now, dear. So sleep, little pretty one, hush, now hush. Mama gonna hold you till the mornin'. Sleep, little pretty one, shush, now shush. Mama gonna hold you till the dawnin'." The more we sang, the more noise the swamp made. It was like we had sounded an alarm and were waking up everything in it. Fish jumped out of the water, their splashes blasting in our ears like explosions. The Spanish moss began to shake, caught up in a gust of wind like a giant angrily tossing his hair. I thought maybe the tree would pull up its roots, stand on its sinew-like legs, and pick lock all three of us in its branchy claws, but we kept singing, holding hands tight. All the while, we still waited for a sign of the gator man. Then we heard it. All of us heard it. I don't know if fear or magic was getting the best of us, but we all heard a voice, soft and eerie as the wind calling to us. We stopped singing at the exact same second, on the same very word. The moment we did, all the fear I'd been carrying lifted me up and pulled me from Teddy and Zora. I thought the voice was Ivory's, and I ran. I didn't know where or why, but I was running too fast to breathe. Then the ground gave way and I was flying. No, I was falling. I fell quick and slow at the same time. I didn't know where I had landed until Zora called my name, her voice coming from somewhere above me. I had run clear over the edge of Blue Sink and landed on a hard bed of mud and rocks, the same place we'd found old Lady Bronson. My left shoulder hurt something terrible. The last thing I remember after that was Zora and Teddy standing right over me. "Carrie, are you all right?" Zora was saying. "Please, Carrie," she begged. "Please be all right." Standing right behind them was a much taller figure.